question, define and explain the following. First is manufacturers. Manufacturers are businesses or people who make the products using raw materials and turn them into finished goods ready to be sold. Second is wholesalers. Wholesalers are businesses that buy products in large quantities from manufacturers and sell them in bulk to retailers at lower prices. Third is retailers. Retailers are businesses that buy products from wholesalers or manufacturers and sell them to consumers in small quantities and higher prices. Fourth is indirect consumers. Indirect consumers buy products through intermediaries like retailers, wholesalers, or distributors. The manufacturer does not have a direct financial transaction with them. And lastly, direct consumers. Direct consumers purchase products directly from the manufacturer or service provider, such as through a website or company store, allowing for a direct relationship between the buyer and the seller. So this is the differentiation. Manufacturers make the products, wholesalers buy in bulk and sell to retailers. Retailers sell products directly to consumers. The direct consumers buy directly from producers, while indirect consumers buy through the middleman or stores. Second question, what are the types of shipping terms? Define and explain each. The common types of shipping terms are FOB shipping point, FOB destination, COD, and FAS. So first is FOB shipping point or free on board shipping point. In this term, the buyer pays for the shipping cost. The buyer becomes the owner once the goods are shipped. If the goods are lost or damaged while being delivered, the buyer is responsible. While FOB destination or free on board destination, the seller pays for the shipping cost. The seller remains the owner until the goods arrive at the buyer's place. So if the goods are damaged during delivery, the seller is responsible. Next is COD or cash on delivery. This means that the buyer pays when the goods are delivered. The item will only be given after the buyer makes the payment. And lastly, FAS or free alongside ship. This is used for shipping by sea. The seller brings the goods to the dock beside the ship and pays the cost up to the point. After that, the buyer takes responsibility for the goods and the remaining shipping cost. Third question, differentiate single versus series discounts and explain why they are used. So first is the single discount. A single discount is a reduction taken once from the list price using only one discount rate. The price is reduced one time and the result is the net cost. So why it is used and what it is for? To give a simple and direct price reduction, to make computation easy and fast, commonly used in retail sales and promotional offers, to quickly attract customers and increase sales. So while the series discount is composed of two or more discount rates applied one after another to the list price. So each discount is deducted from the remaining balance, not from the original price. Why is it used? What it is for? It is commonly used in wholesale and business transactions to give different types of discounts such as trade, quantity, or promotional discounts in one pricing structure, to encourage bulk buying or long-term business relationship, and lastly, to provide flexible pricing strategies without changing the original list price. This is the example of the single trade discount. The list price of a washing machine is $12,400 and the trade discount is 20%. Find the net cost. So first is we're going to identify the list price and the trade discount. So the list price is $12,400 and the trade discount is 20%. We're going to transform 20% into decimal, which equals to 0.2. So this is the solution. So we have here the list price 12,400 multiplied by 0.2. So the trade discount is 2,480 pesos. So after that, we're going to subtract it from the list price, which is 12,400. So 12,400 minus 2,480 is equal to 9,920, or this answer is called the net cost. So the net cost of the washing machine is 9,920. So next example is for series trade discount. A laptop has a list price of 25,000 and is offered a series discount of 15 and 10. Find the net cost. So first is we're going to identify the list price, which is 25,000 pesos, and the series discount, which is 15 over 10. So we're going to transform first the 15 and 10 into decimal. So 15% is equal to 0.15 and 10% is equal to 0.10. So the solution are, so 25,000 is subtracted to 3,750. So where did we get 3,750. So we get that from 0.15 times 25,000, so the product is 3,750. So that's for the first discount, which is the 15%. So we're going to subtract it now. 25,000 minus 3,750 is equal to 21,250. So next is we're going to subtract the second discount, which is the 10%. So we have here 0.10 times 21,250, which is the difference from above. So 0.10 times 21,250 is 2,125. So we're going to subtract it from 21,250. So 21,250 minus 2,125 is 19,125. So this is now the net cost. So the net cost for the laptop is 19,125. So if we're going to solve for the amount of discount, it is just 25,000, the list price, minus 19,125, the net cost, and 25,000 minus 19,125 is 5,875. So this is the amount of discount.